I got 6 draft day defensive sleeper picks that the 49ers should be, you know what, better be interested in. Get your popcorn ready. It's about to go down. And smash that damn like button. What's going on, 49er faithful? It's your boy, the WayneBreezie, back giving you that content for show. And I got my draft day sleeper picks ready to go. And today we're going to talk about the defensive side of the football. Make sure you check out my offensive draft day sleeper picks for the 49ers. There's a video. It'll probably be up there somewhere. You guys can go ahead and check that out. All right, give that a watch. Before we do that, make sure you guys smash that like button, all right? It's super important to the show and to the algorithm. You guys know what we're doing. Make sure you smash that like button. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section as well. I will definitely look to respond to as many comments as I can as the draft approaches. Also, if you want to support the channel right here, go ahead and become a member of the Breezie Bunch crew. Just click on the join button and then you'll get first priority to just about everything that I do here on the channel. Also, make sure you guys, please, it's important, follow me on all those other social media platforms, okay? I'm trying to grow, and I would love for you to help me out. Don't forget to check out the partners over at residency.com. Use the promo code SFBreezie. Rock some of the favorite fits that your favorite players are wearing, man. You could do it by going to www.residency.com, using promo code SFBreezie, and you will save $5 on your total purchase. All right, $5 on your total purchase. Again, here is my draft day schedule. I will be live Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, right here on the channel. Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time, all throughout our pick and the draft. So once we pick in the draft, I will be taking a quick break. All right, I'll hop on my Bleacher Report. Get your Bleacher Report app. Make sure you download that. I'm going to do a little 30-minute reaction show there for the picks. And then after that, I will be back here to react right here on the channel. So tons of content for you guys, live content at that. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. All right, let's go ahead and get to my defensive sleeper picks. Boom. And I got some for you, man. Listen, I've been doing my homework and I've been, can I just say that I'm exhausted and I'm tired of watching film. I'm tired of watching film. I'm tired of reading. I'm tired of doing research. I'm tired. But Ja Joyner, edge rusher out of defensive end, edge rusher out of Minnesota. Look, I know that the Niners like guys like the Shamar Stewart guys, and the athleticism is through the roof, right? I get it. But if they wanted to go, I guess you could say like a poor man's version of Shamar Stewart, it's Ja Joyner, right? Explosive athlete, great burst. His first step is quick like none other, and he has a crazy significant change of direction. And you know what he does? He sucks against the run. I'm not even going to lie. So why draft him? Because I believe he can be coached to be better against the run. But you know what he can do? He can get to the passer. That is what he can do. He can get to the quarterback for sure. And I remember at the Senior Bowl, him having a one-on-one conversation with KJ Wright. And I thought that they were like really, breaking bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a teachable moment for him, but it was something really that I liked what I saw out there. We're talking about 6'4", 261 pounds, 34-inch arms, all right, 82-inch wingspan. He ran a 4.6. He has a 1.67 split. So, yeah, the 40 time is not there. I don't know. He has crazy set of pass rush moves. He just wins out on the edge. And my projected draft grade for him is 5th round. Sorry, 5th round. Now, what did he do 2024? He played 489 snaps, all right? 489 snaps. Even had 4 coverage snaps. So, total 489 overall. 31 pressures, 3 sacks, 6 hits, 22 hurries. Like I said, he can pressure the quarterback. So this is kind of like the same type of guy like Shamar Stewart, right? The pressures are up, the pressures are there. I think Shamar Stewart is a little bit better against the run, but overall, he's good. Only 3 missed tackles, like that right there. You know what? Sorry for the boo. That Only 3 missed tackles, man. 3 missed tackles. I love it, right? He doesn't miss out. He shouldn't miss with 82-inch wingspan and 34-inch arms, but I really do like Ja Joyner out of Minnesota and the Niners. You know, if they decide they want to double up, if they decide they want to go 2 edge rushers, they go with more of a speedy guy, and they want to kind of come back around and get the big guy out on the end with the athleticism, Ja Joyner will be a cool freaking selection, all right? JJ Pegues. Man, listen, when you watch this kid, you will know that he is just a ball of fun. And we're talking about a kid that can play offense and defense. What, Wayne? Yeah, we're talking about a 300-plus pound Travis Hunter out there. And no, he's not going for passes. He's running the ball, okay? He is probably the best fullback out there. I know Willie Lampkin, that's my guy from North Carolina, but nobody's talking about J.J. Pegues. And this kid can score on the goal line. It's just what he does. Like, let me tell you about his rushing touchdowns. You ready? I got to do it because he has, 7 rushing touchdowns. 7 times rushing 4 touchdowns. Touchdown! 7. I mean, what do you want, man? The kid averages 3.3 yards per attempt. He's had 21 attempts, all right, for 69 yards, but 7 touchdowns. So on the goal line, you can definitely use him here. He's a unique athlete. I talked about that. He's very strong, crazy powerful frame. And here's the thing, right? 6 foot 2 inches, all right, 325 pounds, and the kid has quick feet and great agility for his size. Apologize for the typo, but the agility is there. It's what happens when you type at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? You're just going to have a typo. And I thought I proofread these, but, I just beat myself up. All right. Now, that's just on the offensive side of the football. He wasn't targeted in the receiving game, so I don't want people to think I got him as a wide receiver. But let's get to his defense because that's what we really care about. Really good against the run. Really good against the run. An 81.8 run defensive grade. And this is a big guy to help clog the middle, right? So we're not talking about those tweener guys, the 290s, the 296s, the 300, the lightweight guys up front. No, we talk about a big, solid 320-plus pound guy out there, all right? 321-plus pound guy out there. So he's not your big pass rushing defensive tackle. He's going to be a guy that's going to be looking to get into the backfield, all right? And I didn't talk about this, but he has 22 run stops, so that's something that he does. Only 5 missed tackles, okay? 31 total pressures. He has 4 sacks from last season. All right, so 4 sacks. This when I talk about last season, I'm talking about 2024, where he played at Ole Miss. All right, this is a guy that kind of goes under the radar. Plays next to Walter Nolan, and I like me some Walter Nolan. So what happens? I'm watching Walter Nolan. I'm like, who's this big guy out there on the football field where he's wearing 38 or 89, whatever one of them numbers he was wearing. All right, he was a transfer from Auburn, and I got him kind of projected to go in the 6th round. Now, there might be teams that have him higher on their big boards, but for the San Francisco 49ers, I mean, maybe they have him higher on their big boards. I don't know on their big board, but if you can get a big guy, big fella like this, that packs a bunch of punch and power up front, it's going to be really good against the run. J.J. Pegues could be a draft day sleeper for the San Francisco 49ers. All right. Nicholas Martin, a linebacker from Oklahoma State, inside linebacker. You guys know I love me some Jahad Campbell. And there are a couple of other linebackers that I do like. If you're going to look for those guys to play kind of like on the inside, if they're going to be inside linebackers in the 3-4 defense, or if they're going to be weak side or strong side linebackers in a 4-3 defense. Well, Nicholas Martin is a kid that the San Francisco 49ers met with at the NFL Combine. All right, so at the NFL Combine, they did meet with him at the Combine. He also tested at the Combine, all right? So he's 5'11", 221, a little short for Niners linebackers, but I got him going 7th round, and his measurables is probably going to be the reason why he's not drafted a little bit higher. Plus, his 2024 season was kind of like a wash due to injury, so, you got to kind of like put those against him. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is, but He only played in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 games in 2024, but he did finish those 5 games with 9 total pressures, and he did get a sack, 4 hits. As far as his tackles, he had 38 tackles in those 5 games that he played in. 38 tackles, 11 assisted, so that's like 49. So he was definitely out there. 25 run stops. This kid's football IQ is through the roof. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Now, tackling is a different thing. It's 9 missed tackles, so we got to work on that. But you can see, and that was last year. He did get injured. But in 2023, he led the Big 12 in tackles. In 2023, we're talking 102 solos, 37 assisted. You do the math. That looks like 139. That's what I'm getting. 139 with 20 missed tackles, a 12.6% missed tackle rate. That is amazing for all those tackles. I will take that. This kid, when he's healthy, he flies around the football field. And so when you're looking for a guy that has that good sideline, the sideline speed, it's Nick Martin. Martin ran a 4.53, so he's got the speed, the sideline speed. The question is, do you want him covering? Do you want him, how are you going to use him? I think the Niners are interested in him, and I think the fact that they met with him lets everybody know that they're not necessarily looking to go linebacker early because they feel like there might be value with some guys a little bit later. Now, there's a potential possibility that he goes undrafted, which would suck because I want him to get drafted. So the Niners, I got a 7th round grade on him. I feel like he'll go in the 7th round. If he goes higher than the 7th round, it's because somebody's watching this and they're like, oh yeah, give me that, right? And I'm not showing you football clips. I'm telling you, this kid can move and he can tackle. He's like a human missile out there on the football field. All right. Human missile out there on the football field. Could be a huge draft day sleeper. The Niners can look to answer that linebacking situation in the 7th round. Last year in the 7th round, they drafted Tatum Bethune. All right. So maybe they go 7th round again. And then as far as outside linebacker, another edge, I wanted to kind of give you, like, if the Niners wanted to go with another guy out on the edge with more of a speedier guy. All right. Antoine Powell Ryland Jr. That's right. Out of Virginia freaking Tech. Okay. Yes. I'm going to say it one more time. Yes. I'm going to say it again. Yes. And what do I like about this kid? Just about every damn thing. All right. Everything. All right. We're talking 6'3", 258. So, yeah, he's kind of like underneath that 260 mark in the 250s, but I feel like he packs a great punch. He did run a 4.69 is what I'm getting, 1.64 split, but this kid can get to that top speed, 21 mile per hour top end speed. Golly, he's exceptional athleticism. His hand usage is really, really good. And so when we talk about hand usage from these edge rushers, it's their ability to like shed the blocking from the tackles, right? How quick or how dangerous they use those hands so that they're not getting pinned up, right? And they're able to still be able to rush the passer. And he has a variety of moves. Now, what do I love about him the most? First step. What does Chris Kocurek love? Get off. First step. Yeah, that's a Chris Kocurek thing. And maybe the reason why we're not seeing a lot of these players develop is because a lot of the players that the Niners have drafted for the edge position they lack that quick first step. They lack that explosiveness once the ball is snapped. And so that quick first step is everything. I remember that being something talked about a lot. And as we got a little bit older with this team, I feel like they started going away from players that had that quick first step. I think the Niners get back to getting players that once that ball is snapped, they're gone. Right? Quick first step. Why? Because that quick first step it doesn't put them in a box, and it forces the processing of the offensive line to speed up. And so if Antoine Powell, Ryland Jr., whoever they draft has that quick first step and they're already in the backfield, the quarterback's got to speed up. Now you got to pressure, and now you're forcing the quarterback to potentially make a mistake. This is what the Niners are lacking on defense, Antoine Powell, Ryland Jr. I got him going in the 5th round. Maybe some people might have him higher. Some people might have him 3rd round, day 2 guy. I got him as a day 3 guy going probably 4th or 5th. Where do the Niners kind of like to draft these positions? Around that time, they have 2 5th round picks. They have 2 4th round picks. They have 2 3rd round picks. They don't have any 6th round picks. I am expecting the Niners to make some type of a trade on draft day to probably draft in every round. Like right? No 6th round picks. They'll probably be drafted in the 6th round. So Antoine Powell, Ryland Jr. could be a draft day sleeper for the San Francisco 49ers. And hopefully he's on the Niners radar because he's not really being talked about. The Niners met with this kid with the top 30 visit, B.A.M, Western Michigan corner. Now, there's word out there he's probably going to go undrafted. I'm trying to figure out how, because now once he's on my radar, I go watch. And when I watch, I'm like, oh, man, this kid can move. Very smooth hips. His fluidity is elite. I mean, the way he turns his hips to cover, like, yeah. 6'1", nice size, 190, good frame, right? Good frame. 4.43 speed, man. 4.43 speed. He has the speed to keep up with a lot of these young, fast wide receivers that are out there. All right, that's what he does, right? 1.54 split. All right, 1.54 split is his split time. Just trying to see if he did anything other than no, he did not. Yes, he did. No, he did. Yes, he no. 6.893 cone and a 4.37 shuttle. Yeah. Yes. That the scary movie, the music, yeah, Michael Myers. Yep. So Bilal Kone, man, smooth hips again, man. You will see it. And then he just has the speed and the range. He's an outside guy. I don't think the Niners will draft him to play inside. They don't need him to play inside because he's just born to be an outside guy. And for Saleh, if they're not going to go with one of those top tier cornerbacks early, they don't have to. That's what I love about the draft process, right? I'm looking to find if all right, so for example, if Will Johnson, let's just say he's my number 1 corner in this draft, right? And if I'm looking to find, and I'm like, yo, but I don't want to draft a corner that early. Well, let me find somebody comparable to a guy like Will Johnson a little bit later on in the draft. Now, you got to go to his stats. All right. Now, he wasn't injured. So like that right off the bat, like you can probably say he was better than Will Johnson, at least for last year, right? So you go to last year and you look at what he did out there on the football field. I mean, he's a great tackler. Oh, I love that. 54 tackles, 10 assisted, only 8 missed tackles. Give me that. 11 run stops. That means he's good in run defense, stopping the run. Give me that. All right, now here's where you test these corners. Coverage, right? That's what they're known for. All right, they're known for coverage. All right, so where does he lie? So he was targeted 46 times, 21 receptions. He gave up less than 50% of his targets for receptions. Yeah, yes, yep, that's what we're talking about. Only 1 interception, but 6 PBUs. He has the frame and the size to break up passes. Kind of reminds you of Renardo Green, right? That's kind of like a thing. Give me the PBU guys. Okay, it's okay if they can't get the interceptions. Give me the guys that get the PBUs, right? Why? Because PBUs is, it's not as good as an interception because an interception is a turnover, but PBUs say, hey, no play. Like, you know what I'm saying? And as far as penalties, because we do got to check that. Now, I do want to be clear. He only has 9 career penalties in college. So he transferred from Indiana State, where he received 3 penalties. First year at Western Michigan, 4, but then they got better. So 3, 4, 2. Only 2 penalties last year once he started understanding the position and how he was supposed to play out there as a corner. So that's huge to me. I check penalties for these corners, these safeties. Why? Because I want to know how they play their coverage, right? Are they super sticky icky? Are they handsy? Are they able to not get the flags drawn? You know what I mean? So that's super huge and important for me when I'm evaluating these players. Now, the Niners, like I said, top 30 meet with him, and that is huge because I think the Niners will look to address the cornerback position. I truly do. And Bilal Cone will be a phenomenal draft day sleeper. All right, phenomenal draft day sleeper. Last and certainly not least, here is a safety that I know for sure nobody's talking about. Sebastian Castro out of mother freaking Iowa. Okay, nobody's talking about this young fella, and I've been high on him since the Senior Bowl. Matter of fact, when I was at the Senior Bowl, I was watching him. He just didn't do enough for me to stand out amongst some of the other safeties there, like Jonas Sanker, Billy Bowman Jr., those guys, right? Like he didn't do enough to stand out, but when you watch the game, this kid literally, I just want to make sure I spell his name right. This kid literally was asked to play linebacker, right? He had to go, like he had to play a different position. He had to go from safety to linebacker, and he did it oh so effortlessly. Oh so effortlessly. 5'11" guy, not a super huge tall guy out there, 205 pounds. Now let me just make sure I got his combine stats. So yep, 5'11", 203 is where he is. 4.59 he ran. So he still has the speed and the range. We are so used to our safeties running like 4.7s, 4.59, sub 4.6. That is fast. I'm going to say that is fast. Now, I got him projected to go in the third round, and I'm going to be honest. I don't think the San Francisco 49ers are going to draft the safety until round 7. Now, if they trade back up into round 6 to get one, cool beans. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you got to look at how they addressed the position in free agency. They signed 2 safeties in free agency, Richie Grant and Jason Pinnock. So they got 2 safeties that they brought in. And we just like, oh yeah, they're going to play special teams for sure. But they're also safeties. They also granted George Odom his bread. So he's guaranteed he's going to be here. So there's going to be a bunch of safeties on this roster that the 49ers already have. This might be a position that goes undrafted for the 49ers, but no one's talking about Sebastian Castro. And if he happens to slip and fall, and he's there, this kid is versatile. He can play in the box. He can play deep. His quick play recognition, like his ability to diagnose the play right away is amazing. Again, this is a kid that was asked, that came into the game. Somebody got hurt, and he had to go and switch his position, like just like that. Matter of fact, I'm wrong. It was Jack Kaiser from Notre Dame, I think, that switched his position because he got hurt in the Senior Bowl game. Yes, I think that's what happened. Could be. It's been a long time ago. Senior Bowl was a long time ago. Anyway, plays with a high motor, super high motor for this kid. And I apologize if I got that information wrong on Sebastian Castro. But again, I thought he tested really well at the NFL Combine, and again, like, let's go check out his coverage because that's what he's known for. Can he create pressures? Only 4 total pressures, no sacks, so he's not that guy that's going to probably blitz around the line of scrimmage, but 21 run stops, so he is good at getting it into the backfield. He also has 2 forced fumbles made, all right, so he forced 2 fumbles, all right, that's what we're talking about, baby. Let's go ahead and get a guy. He was targeted 65 times, gave up 47 receptions, so 72.3% completion percentage, reception percentage rate, however you want to look at it. And usually safeties get that because they're not necessarily covering guys up man to man. They're really playing in zone, and if you give up the reception in space, then obviously that's on you, right? That's on you. But let's check some of those things. 1 penalty, all right, 1 penalty, 3 throughout his career, but 1 in 2024. So this kid plays very, very disciplined football, man, because I don't know about you, but I'm looking for players defensively that just don't seem to find a way to and give up a first down because of a penalty. So I like that. I like that a lot. 2 PBUs out there. As far as interceptions, he had 1 interception in his career, total of 8. In his career, career total of 4. His career total of 4. He played 4 years at Iowa. So this could be a kid that can potentially slip through some of these cracks. And if the Niners are high on this particular young fella, and they have him high on their big board, and he falls to round 5, he falls to round 6, and the Niners are looking to get a safety, and Sebastian Castro is there, man, he should be the pick for sure. Just bring the card in, just hit that sound, and go ahead and get the draft. All right, so these are my defensive draft day sleepers. For those, we'll do a quick recap. Go backwards. Sebastian Castro was the safety. Bilal Kone was the corner. Antoine, Powell, Ryland Jr. is the outside linebacker or edge rusher, however you want to look at it. Nicholas Martin, inside linebacker or off ball guy, however you want to look at that. J.J. Piggee, big old defensive tackle out there. Josh Joyner, defensive end, the big end out there to help set the edge. All right, so those are my draft day sleepers. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to smash that like button. If this is your first time watching, subscribe. Check out all of my other videos. Y'all got nothing but time. We got a long off season. All right, just check out the videos. Let me know what you guys think. And if you want to support the stream, support the channel, support what I do here so that I can continue to bring you high quality content. That's important for me. I'm talking camera. I'm talking all this stuff. I want it to be great. Go ahead and become a member of the Breezie Bunch crew. All right, till the next time, keep it faithful to the Bay, and let's get this draft popping, baby. Peace.
What's up, faithful? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you check out some of the other cool videos.